This Christmas Carol CD-ROM has a wonderful mix of contemporary and traditional images on it to make, I think, some truly stunning Christmas cards. So what I'd like to do on this little walkthrough tour is show you some of the main features that you're going to find on this CD. Now, it runs off Adobe Reader Acrobat 9 or above, and that's free. You can download that from the website. You'll need that to play the movies, and we'll talk about that a little bit later on. So first of all, once you've loaded up the main page and agreed to the terms and conditions, you come to the main menu here. And what I'd like to do is just now briefly run you through what we can expect to find on the CD. So let's start by looking at probably the most important folder of all, the Christmas images. And as we can see here, we've got both the traditional and the contemporary. So let me click on to the traditional images. Now we can see on each of these menu pages there's 20 images. And it's a case of just go through, have a look, choose something, simply click onto it, and then you can print out the card. Now you'll notice there's a white border around this. This is designed so that you can print just a single card quickly and easily, and also that if your printer doesn't go edge to edge, that you don't end up with images sort of being the wrong size. Now then you've got part 2 and part 3, so you can click onto that if you want to decoupage it, or the small card as we can see here, and then part 2, and then you can just make a beautiful decoupage or stackupage depending on what the card is. So now, as I said, we can just go through, have a look, and again you can see now that you've got these lovely images. It's a case of simply point and click and choose which ones that you want. And that's again 20 images here on the traditional. If I go back, we've got on the contemporary cards. By contemporary, I mean a little bit more modern. If I click onto here, you can see it's a far more sort of modern looking card, but still with a lovely sort of traditional Christmas theme running through. And I think that's important, and that's the key factor behind this, that it's not just about snowmen, it's just beautiful images. And each of these is based on a carol. So if I go back, it's going to be hard to see on here, but the little banners will tell you. So we've got Hark the Herald Angels, Silent Night, Holly and the Ivy. So all of these tie in with a Christmas carol. Now, to further tie in with that, if I go back, we can also type in our card inserts here. And if I just show you this little feature, what you can do now is print out your card, and then print out, if you want to, either on the reverse of the card or onto a separate sheet of paper, a greetings message to go into it. So here it defaults to A5, landscape, which is our traditional one, or we can go to it is A5. We can go to landscape, as you can see here, click return, or we've got A6 and again an A6 as well, landscape. So you can mix and match with the cards if you want to. Okay, so that's, as you can see, there's a lot on there. There's sort of beautiful images, and this really is, as I said, the sort of the power hub, I think, of the whole CD. We've got some beautiful images on here for you. Lovely traditional Christmas images in a traditional style or a contemporary one. I think there really is something for everyone. I know that I struggled. I've done this because I thought, well, some things I want, for the kids to send to their friends or people that I know are a bit more light-hearted. And other cards, like my gran, who loves a sort of traditional sort of looking Christmas card. You may have something here like with the angels on the stained glass. She wanted something a lot more sort of I call iconic and religious and Christmassy. So those are our elements on there. Now you notice as we went on to the page here that each one had a title. Well, if I'm going to sort of bear with me, I'm going to leap around here on the CD. Here are the Christmas greetings, so that you can actually print these out. And if you've done the Way in the Manger card, you can actually put this on there as well. And on these ones, but only on the gold ones, if you go to the second set, there's one which you can type your own greeting if you want to write Happy Christmas on there. But of course you could use embellishments or whatever it is that you would like to as well. And the others come in blue, red and green, sort of our traditional Christmas colours here. And all of the sayings, if I just say click onto them here, we've got First Noel, Silent Night, etc. So you can put the name of the carol onto your Christmas card as well. Now, if I can just come back to Christmas images, another feature with these is that when you've actually you've got these images up here, They're done in a high quality, so you can print the whole page out. And if you type on to tag greetings here, on the back here you can type a message and it will actually repeat it for all of the cards, and you can have fantastic little backers for your cards. Now I use this as a sort of keep in touch with relatives, because I know for myself at Christmas I'm waiting for someone to send me a Christmas card because I've forgotten their phone number or their address in a move, etc., and I put my details on here, and I think it's a lovely little idea. But if I go back, you'll see they'll also make beautiful Christmas cards, so they can just be cut out and have the text editable on the back, or handwrite them if you want to. It's just another little feature on the CD, which I think that you'll really appreciate once you start to use it. Now moving on, because we've got some other lovely things on here. We've got backing papers as well. A good basic range. So if you wanted to, you could print out the backing paper and then mat and layer your cards on top, or decoupage or stackupage on top of that. So these are again just a serving suggestion, a range of things. Let's say we've got Away in the Manger. We've got the straw here. Now I like to have things in light. I like to use the lighter papers, and I've got it in a light version as well for you there. So you've got all of those on the CD, both in light and in dark as well. Now we've also got two lovely features on here. The first one are the photo frames, and as you can see, we can simply just click on to any of these and it's text editable. You can type your greeting there, Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas, print it out, and you can pop a photograph in to that. Perhaps one of your family, etc., can go into here. It makes for a lovely card, especially if someone's abroad, I think, and it just reminds you of the family shot, etc. So we've got a front and a back panel. If I go, the back panel here is text editable, so you can actually write your Christmas greetings on there as well. And there's an instructional video. Click onto here and I'll just run through step by step how to make them, but they are very, very simple. So everything I do, I try and simplify it for you. So there's 12 lovely little photo frames here you can use to make up your greetings cards with. A lovely little idea, and I think you'll enjoy using those. Now I've also added, this is a section I really enjoy. I've got some 8 pop-up cards for you here, and they are simple to make and they are absolutely beautiful to watch happening. Let's just say click onto this little chappy here. Again, there's full video instructions. I'll show you, that's just on the other page. Very simple to make, cut out, fold along the lines. These are again one sort of famous serving suggestion, the box here, but you could put any other colour in there that you wanted to, or make something up with that and decorate it if you so wish. And so we've got, again, 8 of these delightful little inserts that you can use, all very traditional. I've got one, but I call sort of more iconic one here with the angel, because I found, to be honest, that if I was giving this sort of card to perhaps my gran, she perhaps wouldn't quite understand the concept of having a nice fun pop-up inside. But for the more contemporary cards, they're great. But of course you can use these as the starting point for your own Christmas cards. You know, they're fantastic. We've got the meerkats here as well, which are really, really popular, and we've got the snowman, and we've got Father Christmas. So although our cards themselves are very, very traditional, I have managed to sneak in Santa and a snowman along the way as well. And last but not least, on the CD, we've got the envelope templates. And if you're used to my range of CDs, then you'll obviously know how these work. But say if you want to make an envelope for the A5, it's part 1, part 2. You run that through and then run your backing paper over it. And you can create your own envelopes as well. So as we said, here is a lovely overview of everything that you're going to find on the CD. I hope that you really like this. I've really put my heart and soul into this one and tried to come up with something that's so different from everything else that's out there, but at the same time gives you beautiful, beautiful Christmas cards that will look really, really professional. So there we go. I hope that you enjoy the CD, and this gives you a taster for all the exciting things that you're going to find on it.